Welcome back to Professor Layton and the Lost Future, the third game in the series. We've been on it for a few hours. Solved 31 puzzles. And the story so far. Should probably listen to this. Luke and Layton finally come face to face with future Luke in the Gilded Seven casino. Yeah, that happened. Then there was a really weird scene. That was a really weird scene, almost like a dream, where there was just a shootout in the casino. Like, what? That was so strange. Alright. We were supposed to go into the restaurant next. Okay, so yeah, the story of the game so far is that it starts off some time traveler scientist wants to show his time traveling device, so he sends the Prime Minister into it, and then the Prime Minister disappears, and the machine blows up, and the scientist disappears. That all happened. And then later on, Layton gets a letter from 10 years in the future from Luke, who's all grown up, saying to come to a certain location, so we went to that location, and then we ended up here 10 years in the future. And then we met grown-up Luke, and that's it really. We haven't really had any of these mysteries resolved yet. So it's all a bit strange. Hang on. Alright, so what are we doing? Puzzles, puzzles, puzzles. We did it? Well, we got to eat sometime. So that's where the Prime Minister is. Can we leave him there? So we're going to Chinatown. Okay. Wait, what? Where are we going? Oh, no, we're going up there.
What? Huh?
Oh, not her again.
Here you go.
What's this now?
Open it and see.
A hat?
For the newly appointed professor. Congratulations.
Professors don't wear those hats. What?
You're a fully fledged member of the academic community now. So
Is she
you've got to
pranking
look
him?
the part. Very dashing, Herschel. The picture of a true gentleman.
A true gentleman?
No, leave it on. It suits you. It really does. So no taking it off.
Ever?
Oh, look at the time. I didn't realize how late it was. I have to go to the lab. We're running a very important experiment today. Let's continue this celebration over dinner tonight. Oh, and promise me you'll wear the hat. It's not your usual style, but keep an open mind. After all, isn't that what a gentleman does?
Oh. It's not impossible. Did she die or something? Why would it be impossible? What happened that day? Then it's Claire's daughter or something. I don't know. What happened that day? What? What? Whatever. You know, this statue here reminds you of a puzzle? Precisely. Four knights with lances. One of the lances is broken, but it was repaired with string just before the photo was taken. Whose lance is it? All the lances were originally straight. What? Oh, in the photo, we're seeing it as repaired. Oh. I need a ruler. I needed a ruler the last time I played these. This piece of paper will do. So it's a question of whether they're straight or not. I think it's C. Yeah, it does already look like C from a distance. Yeah, it's C.
This one's as good as solved. Phew, that's a relief.
Getting quite good at this. If this is on our third game. There are 3 siblings, A, B, and C. I have 1 older brother and 3 younger sisters. I have 2 older brothers and 2 younger sisters. I have 3 older brothers and 1 younger sister. Given that all their statements are true, what is the lowest possible number of siblings in this family? What? Well, it should be 3 brothers, 3 boys and 3 girls. That's the only way anyone can say there's 3, but how can that work? Well, they didn't say exactly. Well, it's a question of, like, do they mean at least 1 brother, or... Oh, twins! Oh my god. So 2 of the boys are twins. 2 of the girls are twins. And then there's 1 more boy that's older than everyone. And there's 1 girl that's younger than everyone. So... the 2 twins would say... one of the twins would say 1 older brother, 3 younger sisters. One of the girls' twins would say 3 older brothers. Wait, who would say 2 older brothers? Oh, they don't need to be twins. Just brother, 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 sister, sister, sister. So What? What are they getting at here? I think it has to be 6, because if you're saying you have 3 older brothers, that means there must be at 3 boys. If you're saying there are 3 younger sisters, there must be at least 3 girls. How can this situation work, though? I don't know. Oh, no, it does work. If it's in order of age, from oldest to youngest, boy, 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 girl, 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 then boy number 2 will say, I have one older brother and 3 younger sisters. It doesn't matter that he has 1 younger brother, because he said his sentence was 1 older brother and 3 younger sisters. That's fine. The next boy would say 2 older brothers and 2 younger. Oh, so there's 1 boy and girl that are twins. Then that one of those boys, that boy would say he has 2 older brothers and 2 younger sisters. So would the girl. And girl number 5 would say 3 older... Yeah, it's 6. I mean, it's immediately 6, but I'm just trying to think how this situation can even exist.
Let's see if I've got this right. Just as I suspected.
So I think it's boy, boy, and then there's a boy and girl that are twins, and then there's girl, girl. Oh, they don't have to be twins. Yeah, okay. 1 boy could be older than... 1 girl could be 1 older than 1 boy. That also works. Okay. Fine. It's never twins. Why are we going down this alley? This guy's got a top hat. Flatmate must have been trying to tell you something before he left. It says 101 times 5. What word could your flatmate have been trying to convey to you with this mysterious memo? (101 times 5 is 505. (505) upside down is SOS. What do they want us to input here? SOS? Why would he do it this way? Oh, because it's like a coded message. He's been kidnapped or something.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Well, that's settled.
Okay, that's very strange, but... Is he pretending to be me? Also, wasn't there a path back there? What's over here? Oh, the casino. Chinatown. There must be an easier way to get to Chinatown. What, are we talking about like an entire street? What? Let me just talk to this guy. Oops. You have to connect A to A prime, B to B prime, C to C prime, but you can't use the same path twice. One of your connections must go above ground. Is this connection A, B, or C? Okay. Alright, so if C, we could go like... like that. Alright. Then B... A goes to, Oh. A is already impossible. Hang on. Interesting. So we can't send C down this path. Okay, start with A then. So A has to use this path. And if we use this path, then we could go... here... Alright, so we could do this. Okay, so that's A connected. And that means C must go... this way. Let's see. So if we go here... oh, damn. This can't be done. Interesting. Start again. This is actually not that easy. Alright. Let's just see. B must go to here. A must go to here. C must go to here. C must go to here. Alright. Now, that being said, there's no point any other path coming. So C might as well occupy this line here. Up to here. And it might as well also occupy this line up here. Okay, fine. So that's as far as we can really go with C. There's no point. Alright. And then, what about B? B, we can push here and... here. Okay. And then A. Goes here. To here. Alright. And then A prime, B prime. I don't know what this diagram's trying to prove. I don't know what I'm doing. B prime can go here and here. Okay. Now what? Then A prime goes here. Alright, what have I done here? Why have I done this? We now just need to decide who takes which path. And somebody gets to go up here. So I would say probably B would do that, because, well, I don't know. Let's say B does it. In which case we might as well go from here. Alright, let's say B went like this path up here and then down here and then into B. Well, let's say it did that. That then forces A to go this way. And it could go here. Okay, it. Okay, it could go down there. And then that leaves... Oh, I've covered the... I don't even know what I'm doing now. Okay, right. So these are the... This is like reserved space. Alright, let's say B is the one that's going to go up. So it goes... like... Oh, I wanted the small one. Okay, so B goes up here. And then comes down. I mean, we could come down here. Alright, let's try going down here. Let me go here, 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 here. Alright, so B's hooked up. That means this line is now not really there. So A can't go this way, so it has to now go like this. Can't go. I can't see what's going on down here. What have I done? what was I doing? A... We're choosing whether to go... Okay, let's go down here. How do I get A? Alright, I go up here. And then... Let's go down here. And then here. Oh, I keep leading up to there. And go from A prime. There must be an easier way of doing this. Well, once you actually draw the 3 paths, then you're done. Like, you'd have them in front of you, wouldn't you? Maybe I'm just doing a really bad diagram here. Get rid of that line. Let's start... Okay, so... Oh. Right. I'm covering up the... Alright, let's say we go... Small. Alright, let's say A goes down here, and then can't go up there, so we have to go down here, then we have to go down here, and we have to go here, and then we go up here, then we go down here, and then go up here. Like, start again. Alright, how do you even find a path between the A's? Let's do that first, because that's what's... Maybe there's only like one path or something. Right. Let's say we go this way. Alright. And then we go here. Okay. I think I did that before. And that would force B to go this way. Well, we could go like this. That's B. And then C? What will C do? Oh, we can't do this. We've already blocked C. Oh, for goodness sake. Alright. Start with C. No. Start with A. We need to find a path for A that doesn't block someone. That was the point. So we go like this. Okay, we've got 2 choices. If we go here... No. Okay, start with here, because I think we can't go here. So if we go here, we can't go up there. That would block C. We can go this way. Alright. Now, we can't go... left. That would block C in. So we have to go this way. So far we have to follow this path. Alright, now, if we went right, we could connect to A like that. That would work. That's one option. Alright. Now, what does that leave for C? Well, C can come down... Oh, that's blocked. So C is now forced to go up here. And it can't go up there, that would block B, so it has to go down here. So B has to go follow this path. Okay, where did I leave C? So C's here, B's here. So they can't cross over, so C has to go this way, and B has to go that way. So that means C must go here, and B must go... B has the option to go like that. Would that block C? C can go around this way. And that connects up... Okay, I've connected C. It doesn't look like it, but I have. Alright, so where did I leave B? B... Here. So we have to go up here. Oh, fuck. This diagram is no good. The one that I'm drawing. I can't remember what I've done. Wait, so B went like that, and that, and that, and that. Now, whose line is that? That is C's line. Wait, so C went... Is there an easier way to do this? Pretty sure there isn't. Starting from A, head towards the right side of the screen at the first junction you encounter. Starting from A, head to the right... Alright, fine. If we know what must be there, that might help. Starting from A, head to the right side of the screen. Okay, that's as far as... That's what we get from here. Starting from B, head towards the left side of the screen. Okay. So that already rules out... Okay. Now A, from here, it could go here and it could go here. Or it could go here. It has the option to go up. In fact... A's really the only one that can go up here. No, not really. Someone could come from down here. Alright, so now what? So we can hook up C like this. Okay. If we did that, then A is forced probably to go up. Unless we go down here. And then you could not go there. You'd have to go here. And then here. Up here and down here. Alright, let's assume A goes up. Up there. Alright. So that means C, we could go there, or we could go down here. If we go down here... then we must go here. I don't know. Let's say we went like this. Then we must go here. And we must go here because B, they can't cross over. So we must go this way. That would force B to go this way. And now what? This is C. Can't go this way because that will collide with that, so you've got to carry on going this way. Now you can go up, or you can go down, or you can just finish off like this. Alright, so that's C done, and then B was left here. So B has to go down like this. Fuck, I blocked B again. This one's hard. It's only 40 picorettes. I think it's just because I can't draw the lines properly. Starting from C. Alright, just do what the hint says and then see if we can solve it from there. It said, from A go right, okay. Don't... A go right. And then B go left. Like that. Alright, now what? Starting from C, head towards the left of the screen at the first junction. First junction is there, so they mean what, here? That doesn't... okay, fine. Starting from A prime, head towards the right of the screen. That's interesting. So that means A prime must go this way to here, and that means C must go this way. Okay. Now we can't go... C must now necessarily go this way, and A must go down here. And now, as before, C must go up and B must go there, otherwise they block each other. Okay, we're filling in stuff. And then C must go up here because it'll be blocked by B. And then I don't know from there. Okay, so B must go down. And then I don't know from... oh, no, we can't... B can't go down there because it'll block C. So we have to go up here. And then we can't go up there because C is also there, so we have to go this way. And then we probably want to go... oh no. Okay, I'm not sure at this point. Erase that. I reckon we probably want to go that way. To leave room for C to come in. Where did I leave C? C is here. And we know C prime must go this way. So I'm trying to join that line with that line. So we could go up. Oh, we don't even have to go out there. We could just go around like that. No, that blocks B. Ah! We can't block that line there, so we have to go right. Can't go down. We have to go up. Everything I've done so far is forced, right? Unless I've screwed this up. Okay. B prime, on the other hand, is forced to go up here. And it can't go down there because... Wait, whose line is that? That's B, isn't it? Oh, I should use... They've got different colors here. Why didn't I think of that? That's B's line. That is B's line. So just go like that. Okay, so B's connected. And I think that's forced, isn't it? So C, where did I leave C? Here. So that's C. And where was the other C? Why didn't I think of using other colors? That's the other lead for C. How do I connect those two? What? No, it carries on going up. So that's one that can go up and down, like that. In fact, that's the only way. Yeah, so that's like that. And that's... are we done? Did I connect A up? Oh, that's... Oh, I didn't do A. Okay, so A can't go up. We're saying C has already gone up, so A would go down this way. Fuck! What? Oof. Alright. Start again, but use colors this time. They even colored the letters. It's orange. So they said, from A, go right. Use a big fat one, right? No. A, go right. Like that. Okay. For B, go left. Okay. C, go left. A prime, go right. Okay. C. We use green for C. B, go left. They just mean that, right? And A prime, go right, like this. So that forces A prime to go here, then up here, and there. Alright, and then that also forces C to carry on this way. And then C must go here. Here. So, once again, C must go this way. B must go this way. Okay, everything so far is forced. And B prime also is there. Okay. So C must go here. It can't go down there, so it must go up here. And that also means that B must go here. It can't go there because it would block C in, so it must go up here. And C prime must go this way. Okay, so far so good. So, what else? Where did I leave A? Well, A had to come this way. Now, if we go down... Wait, doesn't that just connect up right there? No one else can use this space, this path here. Wait, was that? Yeah, that's... Okay, so that's where A goes. So there's no reason not to just hook up A like that. Okay, A is done. Alright, now B. So if B, let's say... So that's C. So C can't go down there. Because that's there. So C must go up. No, C goes as far as there. And it could just come down like that. No, because that would block B. It could come down and up like that. Let's say it went there. It didn't go above the surface. Then for B to finish off, B would have to go down here. Here. Wait, sorry. B goes here, here, what, and up? And then what? Why would you go up, though? At this point, the only one it's even allowed to go up is C. So is the answer just C? C goes up there, comes down here, and then goes down here, and then here. And that leaves B going up here, down here. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. So, what did I say? I said B goes up here, here, there. Then C goes up and down here. No. Where am I trying to get to? No, here. Okay. Is that it? It has to be. Alright, so the answer is C.
How about this?
Why was that one of the hardest puzzles I've done?
That's a relief.
It's just because it's just so hard to actually draw it. Like, even without the hints, I think you could rule out certain junctions using reasoning, but it'd be easier if there was like a fixed tool that would let me connect up the different parts. That was only worth 40. Thames. Doesn't feel like the future at all. Well, what were you expecting? What do you think's gonna change about the Thames in the future? It's only 10 years as well, that's not much. Alright, do you have a puzzle? Okay. We can keep walking, but I think we should go back because, like, what was this? Weren't we in this room before? As part of the casino scene? Strange symbols. A, B, and C. If A is 63, B is 89, what on earth could C be? C will be a 2-digit number as well. A is 63. B is 89. What? I was thinking it could be like if the digit was a 3D object and you're looking at it on the side. So like that's the left-hand side of the 6. That doesn't work for the 3 though. It does for the... No, it doesn't work for the 8. No, it doesn't even make sense. No. 63. It's not necessarily that this is the 6 and this is the 3. There's 3 pieces. Where do I start? So like, I guess the size kind of matters, but I keep assuming that this should be the 6 and this should be the 3, but it doesn't have to be like that. How else would we look at it? 63, 21 times 3. 21, so it's 3, 3, 3 at 7. 89 is 89 prime? It's not going to be anything like number theoretic, that would be too advanced. What's this strange symbol that's going off down here? It's got to be looking at something with a perspective, but this one, how could that possibly be 3 though? Like, you're not looking at the number itself or anything like that. That's not in the middle. That's a little bit down from the middle. So it's not... I don't know. Does the color matter? Red, green, blue? No. Only 30 picarettes for these? Come on. No, it can't be some complex code. Like, it's got to be something simple. The only simple things it could be, though, is like looking at something from a perspective, like from above or something. But that doesn't make any sense. It's 3 pieces. I need a hint. Why is this going off to the side? It doesn't make any sense. I don't think these can individually can be digits, can they? Like, how could that be an 8 and that could be a 6? Number of sides? Nope, they're always rectangles. Could it be... Come on, give me a hint. Relationship between the symbols and the numbers. By using the memo function to write down the numbers, you'll need to write them in quite an angular way. That was my first thought, but what you... Angular way. Like from the left. Doesn't really make sense. Anyway, this is a connected piece and this is a connected piece. So why do we have 3 disconnected pieces? Angular way. Like, if it's like maybe we're taking a slice through it. What did the hint say again? Write down the numbers. You'll need to write them in quite an angular way. Do they... By angular, they just mean like using straight lines. Not like from an angle. So like on a 7-segment display or something. Or... But... Like, why is this... How could that end up being 8? Well, okay, it might not even... If that was the 6... Angular? What do they mean by angular? I need another hint. Try tilting your head a little to the left to look at the symbols again. Look at the what? Tilting your head a little to the left to look at the symbols again. A little to the left or horizontally? Like what, are we looking at the white space? Oh. Hang on, so 3 would be like... Oh my god. Yeah, but I'm sure I thought of something like that before, but it didn't work for 6. That was the main problem, wasn't it? Why did I say tilt your head to the left, though? How... Oh my god, no, they don't mean like that. They mean the other way. That's not... Oh, yeah, but... That's not a little to the left, that's like fully horizontal. I can't draw with my head to the left like that. So they mean this. Okay. Alright. That actually works. Oh my god. Look what it is. 52. It was the fabled number. Okay, I admit that was actually a good puzzle. I'm sure I did turn my head to the side though. I guess I wasn't looking at the white space. Yeah, we've been in this room before, but this is where we met Luke, isn't it? Right, we're not really doing a good job this stream. Wait, this is the Thames? No, that's the Thames. This is just a canal. Something could happen to me doing that way. Something bad. Like I could get into a Rami with that family lot. I'm better off just staying here and solving puzzles. Henchman Hunt. Alright, can we actually solve a puzzle for once? Maybe there might be some of that. I've taken up a hiding spot behind this wall, so as can take a wee peek without being found. Could you please help me out? Just how many henchmen are actually out there? What the? Oh my god, they're moving. I mean, these are all henchmen, right? We don't even know if... Like, who's that? Is that a henchman? Guess so. That guy popping up on the roof. Alright, how many is that? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Here's my answer. I knew it.
Just... Wait, that's our final mystery? Trousers bottoms and shoes are always soaking wet. What? This is the only such case we've seen? What? Tinned trouble. 3 different types of tinned food are randomly stacked up. You need to rearrange them into stacks of the same food. However, if there are tins on top of the tin you want to move them all at once. Also, you can't have more than 6 tins in a stack. Sounds easy, right? Oh, one more thing. You have to do it in 6 moves or fewer. Okay. So if we go... And then we're out of moves. Okay, fine. Alright, fine. We need to... It helps if we... We can just move 3 at once, and that joins these 2 together. Does that help? Oh, you can't have that many. Okay. I don't know. Okay, it doesn't matter where we start because it's symmetrical, the pattern. Okay. So... I think every move we should really be joining colors together. So like we should be doing something like that. And then that seems like a waste of a move though, I don't know. Oh! Okay. That wasn't too bad actually.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Well, that's settled.
I don't believe in anything so unscientific. Look what's happened the last 3 episodes. You want to pave your garden using one of these 5 types of paving stones. However, only one of these shapes will, when used repeatedly, cover every part of the garden apart from the star-shaped flower pots. Can be rotated. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so it's not C because it's not even the right number of spaces. It's got to be a multiple of... So hang on, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It has to be a multiple of these. So it can't be that, it can't be that, it can't be... How many? That's 3. Okay, so it has to be DOE. Can we... Okay. Oh, it's E. It's easy. It's rotated.
How about this? No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Being able to make good use of stones is a useful skill for a gardener, I suppose. No, it's the B again. Oh, this...
Sir?
Okay, we're not lost any... We're not forgotten any puzzles. Doesn't count hidden puzzles, though. We found a few hidden puzzles. Nope, we already checked that.
Sir?
Can we bring back Granny Riddleton? I don't like this B. Also a B in London? Can't remember the last time I saw a B in London. Black Market Bazaar. What do you mean all the way out here? It's right next to the Thames. What? Maybe this is what became a borough market. Cat romance. This tomcat is trying to meet up with his sweetheart. However, there are dogs on the squares with X's. And if the tomcat comes within 3 squares of one, they'll pick up his scent and chase him. So 3 squares, okay. Which entrance out of A, B, and C or D should the tomcat take? Okay. Let's just go from the lady then. So within 3 squares of one. 1, 2, 3. So I don't think we can go there. Can't go. We'd have to go here. We'd have to go here. C. Well, that was really easy.
How about this? No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
The green frame and 6 orange blocks below are all composed of identical equilateral triangles. 5 of the 6 blocks. Circle the 1 block that isn't used. Oh, you're not gonna let me move them? Damn it. Alright, let's stick this one here, for example. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 22. So they're saying 5 of the 6 blocks. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we need to knock off 2. That's it.
Let's see if I've got this right. Just as I suspected.
Like, if they hadn't made it clear that it's made up of equilateral triangles, I mean, you'd still solve it with the same technique, but it would just be that much harder to realize. Wait 1 second. Chinatown Gate. Right, so it seems Chinatown is just a nickname for some place. It's not actually Chinatown. Inspector Shelby and Barton. What? I don't see the resemblance. What the heck? No, there's no resemblance whatsoever. The proportions aren't even the same. Oh, it's Big Boy Luke. He wants us to go into the woods? Oh, yeah, there's a lot that he's explaining. Okay, I guess we're going to the clock shop then. Back to the present. But what? Yeah, but why can't he do it himself? Do parrots like shiny objects? They're not crows. What? Accoutrements. Oh, this is gonna be like a shape-fitting puzzle. Oh my god. I don't think we've even seen one of these in this game. There's a lot of space. That was too easy, what?
This puzzle has met its match.
There was too much empty space in that. Like in the ones we had in the first game, it was just like 2 spaces. Free. It's not a Pokemon. Um. Uh. Well, since I once had a bird called Pistachio, and I am in fact eating pistachio nuts right now. Parrot minigame. Play with Luke to learn. No, I want a reward. Give me a reward. Okay. Wait, so what's up with the parrot? Are we playing Line Rider with a parrot? What does he do? Okay. Are these numbered levels or something? Or what? Well, that works. Okay, it doesn't really have numbered levels, so I don't really like that one. Pick up all the cakes. And then what? We've got to go there? So we're here. So I expect we should start... No. Start like that. Is that an obstacle? Oh, it's a switch. Okay. And if we go over the switch, we need to... That will lead to the exit. I think we need to make a little, turn around. How do I do that? Wait, so if we went, like... Start again. I think we do have to go up. Yeah. Oh, I suppose we could go this way. In which case we'd have to finish like that. If I want to come down from here. So let's say we went up. Now we're out of ups. That just seems impractical. Okay. Alright, let's say we went like this, and like that, jumped over there, and then went down. What am I doing? If we jumped over there, we should collect that cupcake, and then... Go over the other switch. What if we just went... made 2 jumps here? So let's say we went... like that, then that, then that. We not just... wouldn't that work? Why was it red? The manager had to go out for a bit and left me in charge. Why is it him though? Okay, let's say it's him. A mushroom? It's probably not that. It could be his coat, a raincoat? Yeah, okay. Doesn't look like his style of raincoat. Cocoa, please, make it piping hot. Person. So, he could have a coffee. And he could have that coffee. How do we know which one? Can't find the white thing. What, the mushroom? Mushroom? No, it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be sugar or something. Yeah, we need to come back when we've got... Told you I was going out to get more white thing. What, sugar? Okay. I mean, we can't do this until we have... It's an interesting puzzle, but I don't see the point in waiting until you have all the pieces. You might as well just... Alright, whatever. Half the time. What is it with... Like, how are we having such difficulty finding our way to... That's not a very tall observatory. More children were playing in the park. They mixed up their coats. I left my... Alright, nobody's lying. Alright, so A left my coat in the park. A's name is written in this coat. So B is wearing A's coat. That's A's coat. Okay. C. Oh no, I didn't bring a coat out with me, but now I'm wearing someone else's. Alright. D. This coat isn't mine. So A's is in the park. A's is out there somewhere. Wait, what? Oh, no. A's is being worn. Okay. So A's... He's wearing A's. C didn't bring one, but now he's wearing someone else's. D... I think is implied did bring one, but it isn't his, so this must be D's and this must be B's?
This one's as good as solved. I knew it!
Missing tiles. Oh boy, okay. To open the door, place 4 numbered tiles in the blank spaces so that all the conditions set forth by the equations are fulfilled. So that times that equals that plus that. That plus that equals that times that. What, am I putting them here? Okay, so it's gonna be like... I don't know. What? Okay, so we want 2 digits that multiply together to give the other 2 digits summed. And vice versa? What the heck? Okay. So we'll just put some numbers in. That would be, what, 3? That'd be 12. The multiplication's got to be quite small. Like, it would have to be something like 7 and 1 or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, but that's... Six times 1 equals 2 plus 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 6... Almost, but no. No, because... Could there be a 1 anywhere here? Probably not. Or maybe. In that case, we would need Two numbers which add to give some number, one-digit number, multiply to give one less than that number? Probably not. Can this be done? If not, then there's no 1 on the board, full stop. But we want two numbers here that add together to be one more than... So you want A plus B equals A times B minus 1. What? Is that possible? No, that's way too big. What am I doing? We'll just go through each of these numbers. 2 clearly can't be that. Yeah. 3, no. 4, no. 5, 2 and 3, no. Oh. I was thinking about it the wrong way around. 1 times 5 is 2 plus 3, correct? 2 times 5 is 6 equals... Yeah, okay, no, that does work. I was thinking about the other way around, that this should be 1 less. So 2 times 3 would have to be 4. No, this is right.
I do believe I've got the answer. It seems I was right on the money.
What? Oh, that wasn't Luke. Napping door. He was napping from the inside? What? Oh no, that was a door through... I always use the same box to carry as many glasses as I can at a time, but there's one type of glass I really hate carrying. They all weigh the same. Same box to carry as many glasses as I can at a time. What? Well, is this another stacking thing? That, surely. Like, you can't really stack that. These, you can stick them inside each other. These, I suppose you can stack them. It's not ideal, but it would sort of work. That just wouldn't work.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
No?
I was sure my logic was
Hard to
sound.
imagine actually carrying glasses in a box. What? Is he wearing glasses? No. In a box. I mean, I suppose you can stack all of these. They've all got flat bits on top and bottom. So what is the problem then? As many glasses as I can at a time. This one, because it's less uniform? It shouldn't matter, though. I suppose you could turn them upside down. Yeah, but why does he hate carrying them? What does he mean by I hate carrying them? As in, he doesn't get to carry as many as he normally would? Or he just, when he does try to carry as many as he can, he hates the process he has to go through. In which case it should probably be B, right? Because he has to flip them upside down to make them fit? It depends what he means.
Let's see if I've got this right. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
This is the only glass that's stackable. Like, oh, yeah, but you're choosing to carry more. It's really ambiguous what he means by that. He hates it. He hates it because he feels compelled to carry as many as he can, even though he can choose to just carry the same number as the other classes. Whatever. So we didn't open the door to the clock shop, we just kind of broke some door down. This wooden board is oddly shaped and difficult to work with. Cut it into two pieces that form a square when they are combined. Two pieces can't be flipped or rotated. Okay, that actually makes it easier, one would hope. Can't be flipped or rotated. Alright. So there's gotta be 5 by 5. So if there's a piece that ends up with this thing here, which is guaranteed, then we'd need a equivalent bit on top, right? So So how would we do that? Huh? Unless we were to cut it along like that or something. That, well, no, because you can't flip it. I mean, that could go here. Alright, well, it needs to be 2 pieces. Hang on. Am I disconnected again? For fuck's sake. Okay. Alright, sorry. Carrying on. what do we do about this piece here, this hole? So it would have to be something like... No, because that's not even separated. It would need to be... What? And then we've got to cut it out somehow. Am I looking at this all wrong? It can't be flipped or rotated, so... Like... We did... If it can't be more than 5 wide either. So... Whatever we do, it's got to start somewhere, and it's got to end somewhere in such a way that both pieces are at most 5 wide. So it can't just stay to one side like that. We have to cut across like this or something. Oh my god, I can't... The pieces that form a square when they're combined. And you're not allowed to flip or rotate. One second. Let me just move this table. Okay, I cannot think how to get started with this. I can't even see, like, no matter what cut I do, there's always this weird hole here, and if I break the hole, like, could do that or something, but, or what if we were to make a staircase like that? Oh my god, that's it.
That should do the trick. Well, that's settled.
Yeah, whatever. No way. Oh, I thought that was Granny Riddleton. No, that's just the lady from the clock shop. Nobody's explaining anything. Oh my god. My intention to deceive you. Well, you could at least give me some more information to go on. What if Luke's the one in disguise? Wait, so... No, I'm not going back. What are we doing? So we're going back to the past, the present. Well, we're talking to past Cog now? Or did he come with us? Is it a different Cog? Like the... I don't know. She came as well. Is this room... This whole clock shop travels with us through time? Okay. He wants to go back to the university. Go straight from here, then turn left, right, left, and it'll be in front of you. Where is the clock tower? Wait, so if we started from F, for example, we went left. Okay, you can't go right, but right. Then left. So it's basically a zigzag pattern. So can we fit a zigzag pattern? From A, no. From A to left, right, and left. So H.
Here's my answer. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
So we're going to the university. God, this guy's face. How many people? I was on a double-decker bus and the conductor told me that, including myself, there were 25 passengers on the bottom deck. He told me that the number of passengers on the top deck was 40% of the number on the bottom deck. Wait, so there are 25 passengers on the bottom, and I assume the conductor's also on the bottom. That's 26. So... passengers... Wait, what? Including myself, there were 25 passengers on the bottom deck. Oh, no, we don't include the conductor for the 40% calculation, because that's just passengers. Okay, so 40% of 25 is, what, 10? And then, so there's 10 on the top, 25 on the bottom, 35 plus the conductor, 36.
How about this?
Oh my god.
I don't know what to say.
I get it's 2/5. What? Hang on. So, he said there's 25 passengers on the bottom. Number of passengers on the top deck was 40% of the number on the bottom deck. Yeah, but this... when he says yeah, okay, so it's 10 on the top. Talking about just the passengers. Alright. And then there's the conductor is 1, right? So what have I got wrong? I did 36, right? Yeah, I did. So how many people were on the bus in total? Why isn't it 36 then? They said there's another catch. I thought the catch would be the fact that the conductor needs to be included, but I've included the conductor. Conductor. Conductor is the one that drives, right? Oh no. Is this like in the old days when the conductor would go around and collect money and the driver is a separate guy? I gotta look this up, because what? No, conductor's the driver, right? No. Conductor is separate from the driver. Oh, come on, that's ancient. I don't even remember ever having a conductor on the bus, at least in London. I see them in Asia all the time, but labor's cheaper here. So the conductor... Oh, okay. So it's... You add 2. So 37. So that you got the passengers, driver, and the conductor. Unless it's a self-driving bus. Which I'm sure they'll eventually become. I mean, save money. So 37.
Here's my answer. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Conductor? That's what? When was that ever a thing in London? I went to London as a kid, probably before this game came out. I don't remember buses ever having conductors on. How can they afford to hire conductors? To do what? You pay the fare to the bus driver. What is the conductor doing? That's not a thing, is it? I mean, this game was made in Japan. Do they even know what happens in London? Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it was a thing. I don't know. Hang on, I gotta look this up. They didn't technically... The puzzle technically doesn't say it's in London, but it's a double-decker bus. So where else do you have double-decker buses? And even throughout England, double-decker buses, I don't think they have conductors. Alright. When did UK double-decker buses have conductors that were separate from the driver? The 1970s. When was this game released? (2010). So conductors were common around the 1970s, and some buses kept using them until around 2005. At the latest. But mostly it was the 60s and 70s. And this game is in 2010. What the heck? You know, I'm something of a bus aficionado myself. Yeah. Yeah, from the 1970s. Yeah, but wait a minute. When was this game set? Alright, well, they did explicitly say the word conductor, so I suppose you had to just realize they mean someone who isn't the driver. Although it's... If the driver fulfills the role of selling the tickets, is he not the conductor as well as the driver? Is that not still correct usage of the word conductor? He's just both. I don't know. I was considered quite the catch in my younger days, you know. This is a picture of me back then, along with 3 of my handsome suitors. A few moments after this photo was taken, one of these gents expressed his love for me by presenting me with a heart. Which one of these men is the suitor in question? One of these men presented a heart. What? Is it B? Because what is up with his eyes? Does it look like a heart? Is it his moustache? No. A few moments after this photo was taken. What? Does she just mean that they have a picture of a heart somewhere in on their body or something? I don't really want to guess. I'd rather use a hint than guess. Is there a heart in these roses or something? What is with his eyes? Does he have moustaches on his eyes? Alright, give me a hint, but what are you getting at here? Holding something different. Concentrate on those items. He's holding a book. He's holding roses. He's holding a violin. You can barely see them. Concentrate on those items. The roses, then. I don't know.
This one's as good as solved. I guess it's back to the drawing board.
Pay attention to what each gentleman is holding. He's holding a book with a note on it. A heart.
This one's as good as solved. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
He made a heart out of the magazine. Did he? I didn't see him do that. What? You could fold flowers into a heart. That was dumb. Also, is that really that romantic? Bending your magazine into a... I'd be horrified if someone bent their book back like that. You damaged the spine! Scotland Yard. Wait, we're going to the university, right? What are we investigating now? I don't know. I've lost track. It's not because of the time travel. Because we wanted to meet... Chelney, right? From the past. No, that's not why... Yeah, but... Talk to the inspector. Why do we even want to talk to the inspector? He doesn't know anything about what's happening. Forgotten case. But we're not going to talk about time travel, are we? We're talking about something else. Is it about where that lady went? Professor L, I see you've cancelled our lecture again this week. Since when do we even lecture? We're always going on adventures around the world. What? They've been waiting for my lectures? These guys are never going to graduate. Well, how can she earn them if you're not even lecturing? Check in with me weekly. You're going to disappear into the future. Oh, you don't have to tell me twice, Professor L. She's a man-eater. You've received eyewitness reports about a shady trio. They all wore red, white, and green, but none of them wore the same combination. The men wore jackets of the same color. Two of them had white trousers on. The larger man wore a white hat. The woman's jacket was green. Wait, so... What are these colors? Is that red? And that is green? And that's white? Okay, fine. That's green. The woman's jacket was green. The larger man wore a white hat. He's the larger man, right? Two of them had white trousers on. Okay. The men wore jackets of the same color. So, I don't think there's any one answer here. We just have to set it so that all these conditions are true. None of them wore the same combination. So we've got to make... So the men have the same jackets. So let's say, I don't know, the red jackets. Two of them have white trousers on. So we can say these two had white trousers. The woman's jacket was green, the larger man wore a white hat. Two of them had white trousers on, the men wore jackets of the same color, and nobody has the exact same combination. They all wore red, white, and green. Oh, they all wore one of each. I think that's what that sentence means. I see. So she's wearing green. Okay, start again. Alright, they all gotta wear red, white, and green. So he's got a white hat. And they both gotta wear the same jacket. So either they both got red or they both got green. Let's say red. Two of them have white trousers on. Let's say these two had white trousers. And that would have to be green. That would have to be red. And that would have to be green. So is that... Okay, so white, red, green. White, red, green. White, red, green. Okay, and then the men are wearing the same jackets. Two of them are wearing white trousers. You're wearing a white hat. You're wearing green jacket.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Just as I suspected.
Okay. Vexing. Yeah, just tell me the puzzle. 1 out of 1,000. It's a matchstick puzzle. We haven't had these in a while. Here's some matchsticks that spell 100M. Move one of the matches to the bin to display a length that is 1,000th of that size. Wait, so 100 meters. If they mean like meters, yeah, but that's capital M. Does that matter? I don't know. If it was meters, then... Well, yeah, it is meters. They're saying a length. Okay, fine, it's meters. 1,000th of that size. That means it's 100 millimeters. So 10 centimeters? Centimeters or 100 millimeters. Move one of the matches to the bin. Why are we putting it in the bin? Does it matter what we do with it in the bin? Oh! Just did it. 10 centimeters.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Going to be over the moon. Oh, don't talk about moons. Oh my god, stop talking. This is our office?
Oh, hi there, Flora.
You two have got some nerve leaving me alone while you go off on another adventure.
Wait, who is Flora? She from the second game?
Now, Flora, you know that wasn't our intention
What
at
even
all.
happened in the second game? It's just a blur to me. I remember we were on some train journey, and then there was some town, and everyone was hallucinating weird stuff. Like,
While we were out investigating one issue,
What kind of troublesome?
you
We
don't want to
couldn't
know.
have seen it coming, Flora.
Really?
Of course. We would...
Luke is quite right.
Well, okay.
Of course.
Foreign puzzle expert. My apple! He's got spare hat. He's got puzzle books, but he's a professor of archaeology. We don't really do much archaeology, do we? Yeah, well, look, we're not gentlemen anymore. So, I don't know, just tell her the truth. It's too dangerous for her to come. Leather bound with a... Why have you got these? That belongs in a museum. You wouldn't have put it there. Sorry, what? Somebody tore them out? Or we tore them out? What? I guess we're going to Scotland Yard. I'm sure they'll love puzzles there. Give me another bus puzzle. Two scientists working in a physics lab accidentally caused an explosion. What is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of an explosion? Boom? Fire? Noise? Oh, okay, yeah, the explosion that we saw. No, I mean, they're both explosions, but why do you think they're connected? Hello, hello, hello. Where even is Scotland Yard? I've never seen it. Is it actually next to Houses of Parliament? Because that might make sense. Yeah, you're not allowed in Scotland Yard without solving this puzzle. It's only 20 picarats. There's one place in the city that has a higher average of injured people and deaths throughout the year. Well, the hospital, surely. How are these statistics calculated, though? I suppose... Yeah, it's not going to be cemetery because the deaths didn't happen there. Church, school, police station, crossroads, fire station, park... Yeah, it's hospital. There's not even really a catch to this. It's just... Of course the most
Let's
deaths
see
are
if
going to
I've
be at the
got this
hospital.
right. Well, that's settled.
How is that a puzzle? Why wouldn't you expect that? Look what's on the desk. Oh, papers, okay. Alright, this is the guy who was with Chowney at the event. Stangon, his assistants, and the Prime Minister. No, Luke, don't bring up the time travel stuff. play in the lobby. Go play with this ball in the lobby. Well, there is, but we're not going to explain the time travel stuff, are we? Because good luck with that. What, you can't? You're not a police officer. What? Sure, I was going to tell you anyway. You can take credit, as before. Hello. An English gentleman never plays around on ladders. What? It was just a coin. Alright. No, we're good. Wait, so I'm Luke now? What does he want me to do? Need to park in that space. When he encounters a cross, he needs to turn left or right. When he meets a circle, he must go straight. So he goes there, so when he gets to an X, he must go left or right. So he probably has to go left, and here, and right, here. Oh, but he has to come from here. So that would mean... Alright. From here, we'd go... Have I done? Yeah, that's right. Now that.
This one's as good as solved. I knew it!